That's actually the best way to make friends, because if they're watching your game and they friend you, that means that they play the same games as you. I've already met people from all across the world. Like I met a Russian guy off my broadcast. I can barely understand what he says, but he's a pretty friendly dude for a Russian guy. A lot of Russians hate Americans right now. But yeah, I'm sending you. If you feel like looking, you don't have to. So you do have this game. So I don't need to show you anything.
Not me.
It's not. You mean you got it? It's on. You have like a couple of PS4s, and he has it on his or something, or?
No, he's got it on mine. He plays mine.
Oh, okay. I don't think I've seen. I've only seen one of your kids. There's one of the redhead girls that was sitting when we did the Skype on the PS3 a long time ago. And you got like what, 5 kids?
I've got 4 kids.
4?
No, it's my missus that's redhead.
Okay. You know how the quality is of those PS3 mics? Those PlayStation Eye, they call them.
Yeah.
And when I seen you holding your daughter, it looked to me like she had red hair. Like she probably looks like her mother, huh?
Oh.
Or does she look like you? Usually it's the females that look like the father, and the males end up looking like the mother.
Yeah, cruel irony, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it's kind of weird because if you look at my mom and my sister, I don't look like anybody in my family. I'm also the only person in my family that doesn't wear eyeglasses.
Okay. Probably a throwback then.
I guess. I did tell you my mom had 7 abortions before she had me, and she had me at 19. Yeah. I almost got aborted, and my grandma talked her into having me. But my mom didn't want kids, she didn't. So she didn't take care of me or my sister. In the time frame that she was alive, she didn't do nothing for me. Actually, she did nothing but beat the crap out of me for no reason. Just because I was there and she didn't want to, you know what I mean? That's what I had to deal with when I was a kid.
Yep.
But it is what it is. I forgive her. Well, I would ask you if you want to play it, but I don't know if you want to play it or not.
Oh, no, mate. I'm going to have to hit the hay. It's
I was going to say, you sound like you're pretty tired.
No, well, it's after 2 o'clock. I've got to get up with the kids in the morning.
Yeah, I forgot that you don't sleep too much.
Oh, that's 5 hours sleep. Get up at 7.
What's the recommended amount of sleep? Is it 8 hours or 6 hours or something like that?
6 hours for an adult.
8 for kids.
8 for a teenager, 10 for a kid.
Okay. Yeah, lately I can't dream anymore. It's like I go to sleep and it feels like I've only slept for an hour. And I'll wake up and sometimes I'll sleep for 10 hours and won't even know it because I don't dream.
That's just, no, everyone dreams, mate. Everyone dreams all the time. It's just that you can't remember it. Your brain is just going through a little bit of stress at the moment with those active neurons. But
yeah.
when they quieten down, you'll be able to remember your dreams again.
I just need to move out of this complex I live in. My manager treats me like garbage. She lies to me. She's been lying to me ever since I moved in. And it's a negative environment. at the moment, I'm actually trying to find another apartment to live in because my manager treats me like garbage. Why? Probably because I'm on housing. She thinks I'm mentally ill or something. I don't know what it is. But, yeah, I have a next door neighbor that is a whack job. I don't know what he was doing, but he was pounding on... I got a brick wall, okay? Center block bricks. And he was pounding on it. It sounds like he was chiseling a hole in the wall. And I dealt with it for 5 months. I finally took my hammer and I pounded on the wall and I said, dude, you need to stop. I don't know what you're doing over there, but it's too loud. And it's like 2 o'clock in the morning when I'm trying to sleep. And she blew up on me because of that. Yeah. She went and yelled at me right in front of my door. You're not supposed to do that. I have her on camera doing that, and I'm sending it to my lawyer right now. I hope she gets fired. You're not supposed to yell at your tenants like that. Yeah. It's like, hey, do your job, and I would never done that. You know? And that she went furious. She's one of those control type of people, you know what I mean? She likes to control people. And she hates me because I can't be controlled. Yeah. And I've been around plenty of people in my life that tried to control me, and if they can't do it, they get furious. Yeah. Just pure hatred. It's like, I'm sorry, man. I'm not. You can't control me. Good luck with that. But that's my little situation I'm going through. Trying to find another pad to live.
Okay, well I'm gonna get the fucking tired, mate. Get some sleep.
Alright, Chris. It's nice talking to you again.
Okay, buddy. See you later, mate.
Alright, dude. See you tomorrow.
See you, buddy.
So
Mr. DW.
what does it mean when my stuff isn't activated, Hitman? Does that mean that I have to have that 600 out of something to have the perk activated then?
I don't believe so. Maybe.
Because it's saying 0 activated on me now. Because I
I'm still
don't
trying to
have...
figure out the perk system as well.
Okay.
Hey man, you got Battlefront, don't you? Star Wars Battlefront 2? I know I played it with you one time, but I think that was the beta, huh? Last time I played it with you? Yeah. You don't have it, do you? Do you have...
I just got it downloaded.
Oh, okay. I've been looking for somebody to play with that game with me.
Yeah, I can get it downloaded. I'll be able to play with you tomorrow, though, because that's where I'm going to have it downloaded.
I bought it because it was only $10. And then once I played it, I figured out why...
Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention, they're under a case at the moment, so that's why the game wasn't as good as most people expected. But now, since it's over, they're going to start releasing more content for the game.
Yeah, there's a lot of DLCs that are coming out, too, for it.
Oh, yeah, and all of them are going to be free.
You really think so, huh? I just looked at them. They're all $15 a piece.
Really?
Yeah.
They said, huh.
Like the Jakku, the planet, where Finn and Rey met.
Maybe the DLC like Jedi would be free.
I do know if you want to be at the top of the scoreboard, you have to pay money. That's what I noticed about that game. I had more downs and kills than everybody in the whole room, and I was at the bottom of the scoreboard.
Yeah, I was at top of the scoreboard on mine. I didn't care about people who pay to win. I'm just saying, you pay to win, you're going to die the same way.
Yeah.
It's making it a little harder for me. I was at the top of my scoreboard.
I know. But yeah, I'm getting pretty good at it. It's a bitch, dude. It's a bitch, but you know what? It's fun as fuck. Hell yeah. I'm an ace at the ships, man. I'm really good at the ships. I just got to upgrade my spaceships. Get all the perks unlocked. But yeah, I got the camouflage skin color on my clone troopers. It's called the first 31st Order or something like that, or your Starship Troopers, clone troopers. They're all camouflaged. So, when's the last time you played it?
One second.
How much is that game you're playing?
I got 2 perks unlocked, is what I'm saying.
So does that game kind of play like Dark Souls a little bit? For Honor? Isn't that kind of like Dark Souls a little bit? No, it's not.
Oh, it's completely not like Dark Souls. Society, what would you compare For Honor to?
To me, it looked like Shadows of Mordor. It looked like a Lord of the Rings type of game.
For Honor is like its own type of game. No, like I really can't compare it to another game.
Yeah, like for real. For Honor is like a really different.
Like For Honor is like a game that when you see another game like it, you say, oh, it's like For Honor, because For Honor is like its own type of game.
It's a very unique fighting game. It's part of the fighting game genre. But
yeah, it's basically, but it's nothing. It's unlike other fighting games you'll play.
I thought Absolver was pretty fun for a little while. Too bad that game is so small. It's like you.
I think they're releasing more content for it as we speak.
Really? I'll have to check that out. Because that game was kind of cool. When I first played it, I was like, man, this is like Tekken, but it's like a free roam Tekken game. And you can set up your own moves.
Type of shit.
Yeah. Alright. Society, you want a map?
How much is that game right now? Go look at that.
For Honor?
Yeah, isn't it like 20 bucks?
If you get the whole thing.
I think it's
I bet I can get it at GameStop for 20 bucks.
20 bucks? Yeah, you can get it at GameStop for 20 bucks, but that's not gonna come with the DLC.
Yeah, the DLC you'll be able to play all the DLC maps, modes, except for the arcade mode. You just won't get all the DLC people. They let the maps never be.
You gotta wait 2 weeks to get the DLC people. But you won't get the arcade mode.
I already put all my money in Red Dead Redemption.
You gotta wait 2 weeks to get the new DLC people. Right, the other DLC people like the Centurion, aka fucking Street Fighter with a big ass knife, or a boxer with a big ass kitchen knife.
Jesus, long story short, all the characters you can play for free, but if you want early access, then you have to pay.
But you'll still be able to get them with in-game currency that you can earn from playing the game. You can get them from there.
Yeah.
There's no special currency or anything
Like I saved up my still.
So I wonder.
I'm trying to change my face.
I see they made Tekken 7,
Let's see.
but how come Soul Calibur is? Do you think Soul Calibur 6 is going to be on PS4?
Yo.
Oh, it is on PS4. I was playing the fucking beta for it.
It is?
Soul Calibur 6 beta.
Let me see.
They have
It's probably over though, huh?
The beta's over, but it's gonna be on
the
PS4.
game comes out tomorrow.
Soul Calibur 6?
The Soul Calibur 6 comes out tomorrow.
I hope the creation mode is just like the 5th one. That's the whole reason I got into the 5th one. You can ask Hitman. I got some badass creations on the PS3 version, huh? Some of these fighters I made took me hours to make.
I got Tekken 7.
Yeah, I think so. I modified the best I can.
Do you want to play the brief mode or do you want to play arcade? Which I want to play.
What the hell is this signature shit?
You can't play arcade.
Explain the signature shit.
Yeah, like the host can bring people who don't have the DLC into arcade.
No, you can't. No, I'm saying you can't play arcade with 8 people.
No, you can't play arcade at all. Like, yeah.
Alright.
So
Why'd they bring Nightmare back?
For the windscreen?
Nightmare is supposed to be dead. He's supposed to have died in the 5th one. I don't know why they brought him back.
No. Soul Calibur 6 takes place between Soul Calibur 2 and 3 or 3 and 4. It takes place between those Soul Caliburs.
Somebody told me a lot of the older characters are in there, like Cassandra and her sister. Remember those two?
Yeah, because
and Sophidia. Remember Sophidia?
Yeah, it takes place before they die.
Oh, okay. So
Nightmare's in it. Nightmare's in it. Siegfried's in it.
is Rock in there?
it,
I hope Rock
Nightmare's
is.
in it.
I had to make Rock on the part 5. In part 5 didn't have Rock. I had to make him.
I didn't see Rock in the beta.
Damn it. Rock is like the old school character. He's been around since Soul Blade, and that's what the first one was called, Soul Blade.
Yeah, Soul Blade's fun as shit.
Yeah, you can knock the weapon out of their hand.
I like the fucking.
Oh, Tucky's in here. Sweet. Tucky's in here.
They added that nigga from The Witcher in there too. I don't know that nigga name.
Yeah, Garrett.
All the fighters are in there. I'm looking at it. They even brought Talon back. Remember her? She's badass. But if all the female characters, man, Tucky's always been my favorite. The red ninja girl.
They got Yoshimitsu back in it.
Nightmare looks exactly like the part 5. He didn't change it much.
Okay, I'm just looking at the perks on Shaman.
Alright, about to start up Breach again.
I've even got the GameCube version where they put Link in there. Yeah.
Oh, Soul Calibur 2.
But why the fuck would they put Star Wars in fucking... It makes no sense. Darth Vader versus fucking Soul Calibur. Come out, you know?
Soul Calibur 4. Yeah, it's just funny.
That was just dumb. Now that...
The thing I hated was when I played on Xbox and you're trying to fucking hit Yoda. You're like, son of a bitch!
Yoda's hard to kill. Even on the Battlefront 2, he's hard to kill. He's so quick and he's so small.
Yeah, that's the only thing I had, cause I played...
Dude, you can be a fucking noob and you can be a beginner at that game, and if you pick Yoda, you'll fucking fuck everybody up.
Yeah. Soul Calibur 4, they added 3 people from Star Wars. They added Darth Vader, Yoda, and Starkiller.
Yeah, guess who else is gonna show up?
Yoda was only for Xbox players. Only Xbox players can get Yoda, and only PlayStation players can get Darth Vader. But both people can get fucking Starkiller.
Now, doesn't Battlefront, what do they call that? Where you're taking on Xbox players? Like that game I play all the time, Crossout, where you can build your own car? You're actually taking on Xbox players in there.
Yeah, Sony finally opened up and they're now letting fucking Crossout. They're finally letting more crossplay out.
I think they're doing that mostly with the PC games because Crossout was actually a PC game.
So we'll be seeing more crossplay from PlayStation, from Xbox and PC players. We'll get more crossplay games most likely.
And they can still get their ass beat. I don't care.
Yeah, we gotta show them why the reason Sony didn't want PlayStation on their ass. We about to beat all them motherfuckers.
$90 for Soul Calibur 6. Wow. Wow.
No, it's $50. That's the deluxe edition.
The pre-order is $89.99.
No, you're looking at the deluxe edition. There's a regular one and a deluxe edition.
Blade and Soul? What the hell? Labyrinth of Souls? That's a PS Now game. I don't fuck with that stuff.
Bring back Chronicles of the Sword. That's what I want them to bring back.
Oh, you can only have 2 perks at a time.
I wish they'd remake Manhunt. I mean, I did play the Jason game, but the multiplayer, man, is really slow and tedious. I like that game, but yeah, everybody still prefers.
We're having a long time, having a fucking fun ass time. I remember he said, "You don't want to go swim in that water, lady." Water, and they wear a hockey mask. That's what he said.
You know what's cool about the game though? You actually learn. Like you always wondered, how the fuck is he? He's always walking, right? If you watch his movies, he's not fast at all. And I've always wondered, how the fuck does he get up on these people so quick? And then I played the game and I was like, oh, that's how he does it. Yeah, that's crazy.
And the reason why people are getting on, oh my fucking god.
It's a cool game though, for free game. I liked it. But you know, I always tell people, don't download Jason if you don't know the movies. That game was designed for the movie fanatics. And the multiplayer, man, I can't get into it. 20-minute matches. Fuck that, man. You die, you gotta wait 20 minutes to play it again. I beat all the story mode though, where you basically like the.
Wait, why can't I zone on these motherfuckers no more? Okay.
You can still do it. They just made it harder.
Oh, okay.
You actually, I got hit it at least at the same time. Try it again. Oh.
Well, I was right about Fallout 76. There's a lot of people hating it. I knew that was going to happen.
What happened?
A lot of people are not liking Fallout 76. Because there's no dialogue, there's no stories or anything in it right now. I think there's a beta on the PC. You know how the PC gets all that shit first before it comes out on consoles.
The Peacekeeper is right in front of the battering ram. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm trying.
Yeah, I think you can play a beta on the PC.
It's 2 in front of the battering ram.
But I'm a major Bethesda fan, man. I love all Bethesda games. There's a Bethesda game that came out on PS3 that I used to play the crap out of, but I can't remember the name of it. I think it's called Rage.
I'm getting killed by minions, though.
I don't even know what I just killed. I'm just like, okay. Oh.
God, why the fuck is Diablo so much money?
I'm actually excited for
They're trying to climb up this shit. Oh, I killed the Peacekeeper.
If I were you, I'd wait a couple of months before you buy that game.
That's just skipping on our team. Don't be sorry.
I'd wait a few months. I wouldn't get it right away.
I took the ladder and I beat the woman. I don't understand this, man.
Don't let them get those rebounds.
Yeah, give it a couple months before you buy Fallout 76, because it might just go downhill, like pretty much like. I mean, look what they did with Skyrim Online. Nobody likes it.
People still play that shit.
A lot of people still play it.
Yeah, a lot of people still play that.
Let's go.
I want to play the Final Fantasies online, but you gotta pay for a fucking description to play it. It makes me pissed.
I play it and I love it.
I want to play it too. I love Final Fantasy.
Damn.
Part 10 and Part 12 are my favorite on the PS2. I don't know if you ever played the Part 12.
It got so much better and they added the airships and everything. And oh my gosh, I miss it. I got so addicted, I had to stop. I was thinking of it as my real life.
Final Fantasy will suck your soul, man. That's how good that game is. They've all been good. Remember Final Fantasy Tactics?
I regret nothing.
You remember Final Fantasy Tactics on the first PlayStation?
Yep.
I went through 3 PlayStations because of that game. I burned them up.
Oh God.
Yeah. That's because I was going through the gray ones. Those white ones, the PS ones, those are supposed to be the best ones to own.
Hitman, how do I change the zone here? Because I don't see the oh, never mind. Fuck.
Yeah, you can't capture those zones. If they got a lock on them, you can't capture them.
Son of a bitch.
You guys seen that Han Solo movie? I don't know if you guys are Star Wars fans like me, but if you ever get a chance and you do like the old Star Wars, the Han Solo movie's not terrible. You gotta watch how he meets Chewie, man. It is fucking hilarious. It is hilarious how he meets Chewie. Yeah, the way he meets Chewie, man. Chewie's gonna eat him. Yeah, I don't want to give it away though. It's so funny the way he meets him. Beats the shit out of him, and then he's like, oh, you know, yeah, I don't want to give it away. You just gotta watch it. It's definitely worth it.
Yes, it is.
Jumping and then not letting.
I don't know how to stop that. I'm trying to figure it out.
Just keep on pouring the fire on. You just keep on pouring fire on the damage.
The only problem with the Solo movie, a lot of people, you know, the actor they chose doesn't look nothing like Harrison Ford, but he acts just like him, but he doesn't look nothing like him. So the movie got a poor rating just because of that.
Damn.
But I liked it.
I have my up top on the lava thing.
You could do.
Hold out for 24 minutes? Oh God.
I only say the one reason to watch,
Lives, or we gotta get serious.
the one big reason to watch the Solo movie is if you're curious how he got the Millennium Falcon. Anyways.
Kate heavily damaged.
They're trying to revive right there.
God damn, you wanna dodge every time, boy?
Stupid bitch pop through beams, and I'm right. One of the main ways to win is to make sure the enemies don't capture the rank, so that's another way.
Yeah.
Main way to win.
Damn.
Beyond Two Souls. Wasn't that a free game?
Kinsey is watching the ballista on the ground. So does it help to kill the minions or no?
Yeah, it does. It stops them from pushing.
Oh, fuck.
We gotta get to the next gate.
We're kind of all, yeah.
Man, all the really good horror games are expensive as hell.
Wait, why do they have 31 now? What's up with that number?
Niggas will get lives when they go to the
Yeah.
Oh,
And
we
they-
got
and you
killed
got
31 times? Shit.
Well, and they gotta do a respawn as well. If they don't do the respawn and get picked back up, we don't get nothing. So basically, we need to execute them with team rifle 31 times.
Shit.
It is a fun game mode.
That's crazy as hell.
There's a lot of features.
Yeah, it makes it more of a objective game base. It's not for people who can't play objectively at all.
I like fucking the memes.
Come here. You've been executed today, son. Sorry. We're too close. We're extremely too close.
Don't say so. Let it run.
Woo!
$59.99.
Shit. Too late.
Yep. So you got the Marching Fire expansion?
Yeah.
It looks like the only DLC I'm seeing for that game.
Oh yeah, because
Yeah,
it's season
that's
2. It's like Rainbow Six. This is the season 2 DLC.
I've never seen the gameplay. I'm gonna look at it right now.
So, should we be revived or should we, like, respawn? Are
We
we
can
unlimited?
respawn all we want.
We don't
Okay.
have that. We don't have that.
Okay. I was wondering.
Looks like they kind of threw like a little bit of everything in this movie. Oh, it's made by Ubisoft. And Ubisoft made a lot of Tom Clancy games. Like, my favorite Tom Clancy game is always going to be Splinter Cell.
Kill this bitch.
And I really hope they make a Splinter Cell on PS4.
Mia, help.
So you can be a fucking gladiator, you can be a knight, you can be a fucking... It's knights in full armor, you can be Vikings. They kind of just mixed and matched everything, huh?
Did that work?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't know I could use this gun. I didn't know I could use this.
There's four factions in this game. There's the Knights, the Samurai, the Vikings,
Come
and the
near the
Wizards.
outside and I'll shoot him. I'll try.
The Knights have the Lawbringer, the Conqueror, the Warden, the Peacekeeper, the Centurion, and the Gladiator.
If I'm gonna get the game, I'm gonna start a gladiator.
Sorry.
Oh no, you can play as everyone.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with the gladiator though. There's a game on PS2 that I played the shit out of it. It was a gladiator game I played on PS2. I played the shit out of it. It was RPG too. It's called
The
Coliseum.
Gladiator is a DLC here, though.
It was called Coliseum.
Shoot this thing with this gun and it hurts him. Oh shit, never mind. He found me.
Don't watch those bodies.
He's on the arbalest.
Huh. You know what? At next payday, I'm getting this game.
Captain, the Gladiator is a DLC hero. You can only get him from DLC.
Huh?
You can unlock it with in-game currency. It's gonna take a lot more time.
Oh, it looks like a fun game.
My sister's sitting on over 72K worth.
You can be a samurai. That's cool.
She's gonna unlock all of them.
What about you, Mia? How much coin you should?
I got 16. I got 16,000. I want Mixia. My only concern.
Oh my god, I wish people would quit sending me fucking invites to that shit game, Fortnite. God.
Oh, the target can be switched to a female as well. The Vanguard is a male and a female.
I don't care about that character.
So you really can't like
I'm not doing
construct your own character, like faces, shape facing, colors and all that? Tattoos? Can you do any of that?
I mean, like, you can change, like, skin color, but I mean, like, will it show too much? I mean, not too many people are gonna be like, oh, look, it's a black gladiator. I mean, nobody's really gonna be staring at that, but, oh my god.
Well, there wasn't really any black gladiators, really. In those days, man, black people were just nothing but slaves.
But he's gonna have to take a beating before he does.
I'm not gonna pick you up, Mia.
You know what my favorite game was that had a female character in it? I wish they made it on PS3. But it's called Blood Rain. Anybody remember Blood Rain?
Hey, why does my bleed run out so fast? Did they change that too on me? God damn.
You playing the map on StarWars right now?
No, I'm about to watch TV, man. I drank so much and I'm just hungover.
If you want to see some piranhas, come join that.
See some what?
I ain't trying to kill mine too.
Piranhas?
No, for honor.
Oh, for honor. I'm looking at the in the store. I'm looking at the graphics.
Play the game. I got 18 hours. Can I pull that lever thingy now? Can I do it?
I've been watching a lot of Angry Video Game Nerd lately.
Oh, okay. I won't do it then. You said no. It was close though.
When you guys get a chance, if you like games, video games, check out and look up Angry Video Game Nerd. Funny as hell, isn't he? The only thing is though, he only reviews the bad games. He doesn't. He really doesn't cover like the new stuff. So if you grew up on like Nintendo and Atari, that's the guy you want to watch. Did you see the one where he's beating the shit out of Bugs Bunny?
Now can I pull the lever?
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I'm dead now, but I'll get there. Whoa, I get a penalty because of how high in level I am? What the shit is that? That is some bullshit.
No, honestly, the only game I really feel like playing is Crossout.
Ah, my knee! So if I was a noob, I wouldn't